this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, where I'm going to use the new spring floral umbrella cut file. And what I did was that I took out all of the flowers on top because I'm going to add my own on there. And I have a bunch of videos showing how I was able to take those out, but this particular cut file, that if you did decide to print it out because you weren't, or like cut it out, that you weren't sure how to be able to slice and get rid of some of that stuff either on your Cricut or your Silhouette, this would be pretty easy to do. You could trim them and use them in different fashions or any of that sort if you choose. But for me, I didn't cut it out. I wanted the umbrella, and just the umbrella, because I am using the Hip Kit collection. It's the one from July, and the photo is of my daughter. This is going back to one of the castle photos castles that I have left to do. It's my only one left. All of the castles that I went to go see were mainly in the fall, just because of due to my work schedule at the time while I was in Europe. And so this one ended up being on Mother's Day, if I remember. Yeah, it was Mother's Day. And so it was more summerish and whatnot for Europe. So I was looking for the right collection to be able to use more summerish colors and whatnot. So that's why I decided to wait, and this one worked out perfect for me, and so that's why I am using it. And so I'm just doing up the layout, or the layering that I always do on my photos. And I am also looking at that I did do paint splatters. I did white and black on the background, and then you'll see me at the end come in with the gold. Now, this is September 1st for her, so it's the second for her, essentially, because she's over in New Zealand and across the world, but for me, it's September 1st, and so she releases always on the 1st of the month. So make sure that you go check out the group. The group is linked down below. She always has a free cut file for us to use, so make sure you go in there, be a part of her group, and get the free cut file, because once the month is over with, or whenever she decides to take it off free, then you have to pay for it inside of her Etsy shop on online. And I absolutely loved how this turned out. I feel that it's been one of my simpler ones, but I think sometimes, simple is good too, and not always complex. And with a simple little bit of mixed media in the background, and then me just placing this on, the rest of it is pretty easy, and the embellishment comes together. So I know that I haven't been on, a lot of my videos were really pre-recorded up until this one here. And so a lot has changed in my household and at school. We were at home for two weeks. We were supposed to go back on the 30th of August, and the kids did. However, Kaylin and I did not. We ended up having to quarantine a little bit longer, and Kaylin and I won't be out of our quarantine stage until the 4th of September, because her class ended up having some COVID cases and whatnot, and then Kaylin ended up catching COVID. So it's been a lot. I've been taking care of her. It's been good. She's good. We're on the mend. We're on the end of it. But it's, it was a lot. It took a lot out of us. It took a lot out of me, because I am mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, auntie, uncle, and all of that in between with my daughter right now. So Josh obviously has been helping, and I've had good friends and all of that stuff help as much as I possibly can. So I'm looking forward to being back at school and being with my kids after Labor Day weekend. So I thought. And then our school district, now this is where I think the crazy part is, don't have a clue on how in the world this is going to matter, but apparently they want us to take an extra 2 days over Labor Day weekend, and we're going to teach on Tuesday and Wednesday as a learn from home factor and whatnot. and teach and all of that jazz. So yeah, they're in school all this week, and then instead of just having a day off, like an extra day, because you know Labor Day is on Monday, they get a Tuesday, Wednesday, and then be back for Thursday, Friday for whatever reason. So I'm going to be teaching from school without my kiddos for the first 2 days of me being back, and then we will definitely go from there. Now, let me tell you, I have been teaching a fool. I've been making sure my kids are good. I have, you know, done all of the lesson plans and all of that jazz that we needed to take care of, you know, on top of, you know, just life on trying to make sure that my daughter gets better and all of that. So it's been a lot for this girl, and you know, obviously my outlet is this, and when I have to say, like, when you can't get when you can't do your outlet, it's a lot. Like, I'm telling you, you guys don't understand, like, to be able to do this layout and get this up and give you a voiceover and have that leg has been like torment on me, because that means I'm not doing my outlet when I need to be doing my outlet on top of, you know, just life in general, right? So I absolutely love the fact that I was able to get back in the class, or back into the craft room, and get some layouts done and just feel, you know, good about myself again. And you know, it takes a lot. I mean, this is different. This is very not the norm for anybody, and everybody is different. Everybody's symptoms is different, and I didn't know what to expect, but there it is. There's my life right now. So yeah, things are good, and I'm telling you guys this, things are good. We are good, I promise you. So the photograph, my daughter would always go up to all the statues at every castle, and I ended up able to get a good picture of this, and she would always say, hey there, hey there, hey there, hey there. So I thought that this was a good title, because she's actually, you can't really tell it in the photo, but she's actually tapping the statue and saying hey there. So I thought that this would be a good one, and I just love how this turns out. I love the gold. I just love everything about it. So here are the still shots. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.